Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'll be showing you guys some great league battles in the Ultra League. So watch to the end because we do get a 5-win and we have some interesting battles with this team. So please make sure to show your support by leaving a like, subscribing and putting on the notifications if you haven't already. And with that being said, let's get on with today's video. Alright guys, for the first round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Dragonite. This is a really good start for us since Abomasnow is a grass and ice type Pokemon, and I do have Powder Snow as my fast move for that Abomasnow. Dragonite is a dragon type and flying type Pokemon, meaning ice types will do double super effective damage. Because of that, he did swap out to a Machamp, so I will swap out to my Swampert. My Swampert does counter his Rock Slide because rock types are not very effective against water and ground types. So that's why I swapped that to Swampert, and just because of that Hydro Cannon, which shreds through everybody, but his fighting type, Machamp's fighting type moves will do neutral damage against my Swampert. He does choose not to shield here, but I will choose to shield because my Swampert could still come in handy with that Sludge Wave. And since I do have double moves, since Swampert was just so good, I had to double move him. So one more hit until I do get that Sludge Wave, and he does swap back out to Dragonite. This will do so much neutral damage, which I think that he might shield since he might know. And he does actually shield, which is okay. I do get to see his second Pokemon, so I will swap back out to Abomasnow. I do get that Weather Ball off. It's really good. This will insta-kill him, I'm guessing, because it does do double super effective, and it does one-shot him. So he does swap out to Clefable. My Abomasnow could easily take care of him with the Weather Ball, and yeah. Ice types, Clefable is an only fairy type Pokemon, meaning ice types will do neutral damage, and fairy types will do neutral damage against my Abomasnow. He's one more Weather Ball away, I think. Yeah, that was a really good game by my opponent, but I do end up getting that first round win. Good game to my opponent. For the second round, we do get another it's a pretty even matchup. Scizor is a metal and bug type Pokemon, meaning he will counter both my leaf and ice type Pokemon moves, not Pokemon. So he does have Bullet Punch as well, which is a metal type fast move, and metal types are super effective against ice types. This will do a good amount of damage, I'm guessing, but I'm hoping to get a shield off, because if it does not do enough damage, so I do get a shield off, and I will decide to swap out to my Arcanine. That Wild Charge will do so much damage. Wild Charge against a Swampert, even though it will do not very effective damage, since Swampert is a ground and water type Pokemon, he does resist electric types. That did a pretty okay amount of damage, knowing that it is a not very effective move, and Swampert is a pretty strong Pokemon, so I do get one shot since that Wild Charge did give me a defense debuff, and water types are super effective against fire types, so my Arcanine does have to go down right there, and I will throw in another Weather Ball right here that will do some pretty good neutral damage against his Swampert. I won't have to shield anything here. I just have to watch out for Sludge Wave, since Sludge Wave is a poison type charge move. Poison types are super effective against grass types, but I do counter his ground and water type moves. I will just go for the farm down here, get ahead on energy for his next Pokemon, which is a Charizard. So Charizard, but from that animation he just used, before I threw in the Weather Ball, he does have Air Slash, I'm guessing. Yep, he did have Air Slash. That Air Slash is a flying type fast move, meaning he would have done super effective damage to my Abomasnow, but Fire Spin would have also done super effective damage, so he does throw in the shield right here. I think that Charizard can take one Hydro Cannon hit, but I won't have to shield anything here because Blast Burn and Dragon Claw will do barely any damage against my Swampert. So I will throw in the Hydro Cannon once again, and he does make a good swap back into Scizor. So this Hydro Cannon will still do so much damage. I still have one shield left, I think. Yep, I do have one shield left. Bullet Punch will do not very effective damage, and this Night Slash he just threw in, I'm guessing, will do neutral damage. Yep, it was a Night Slash. It did do neutral damage, but I did have a shield right there, and he does take out another one, which is okay. So this Night Slash will probably fade into my Swampert, but if it does, okay, I will get this Hydro Cannon off, and I think that he does not have any more shields. Okay, I will have to swap out the Abomasnow and get ahead on energy. Both of us do have no more shields left. This Weather Ball will do neutral damage because Ice types are super effective against Flying types, but not very effective against Fire types. So that Charizard is 1 HP, and Swampert, if Swampert will come in, the Mudslap will do not very effective damage, but since he is 1 HP, it will faint him. And because of Swampert, I do get that win because Mudslap is such a fast move. So I do get that second round win. Good game to my opponent. For the third round, my opponent's face Pokemon is a Granbull. So Granbull is a fairy type Pokemon, and fairy types do neutral damage against my Abomasnow, and ice types will do neutral damage against his Granbull. So Weather Ball will do a good amount of damage. I think it will get him halfway if he does not shield, maybe more. My Weather Ball does go off. Nice. So he did get his health is halfway now, so he will probably shield this Weather Ball, knowing how much damage it will do, which is really good. My Abomasnow is mainly for shield pressure. You could swap Abomasnow out for Swampert, but Arcanine is mainly the finisher or closer, so he does swap back out to Toxicroak, and I will swap out to my Swampert since Toxicroak is a fighting and poison type Pokemon. Swampert's Mudshot will do super effective damage, since ground types are super effective against poison types. So this Hydro Cannon will one-shot him from the health that he has right now, which is good. If I do get a shield, that is also good. Okay, so he is left with one shield. So Swampert against Swampert, both of us will do neutral damage with our Mudshot and Hydro Cannon. It's mainly whoever gets their Hydro Cannons first, because Hydro Cannon will do so much neutral damage against Swamperts. So I will have to shield right here to preserve my Swampert's health. And yeah, so both of us are down one shield, and I will not use the Sludge Wave because Sludge Wave will do not very effective damage against ground types, and Swampert is a water and ground type Pokemon. So I will shield here again. Both of us will have no more shields after here, but I will actually, so he does swap back out to Granbull. I did try to swap out to my Abomasnow to use that as a shield against that, because I do know that he did have a charge move ready. So he did use it was only a crunch, but I do allow him to farm me down in here. This was a really good play that I made here, because it did allow my Swampert to come in and get ahead on energy, since his Swampert will have more energy up for that Arcanine, which he will probably just use his fast move and gain his Hydro Cannon up. So I do get that Hydro Cannon up, which did a lot of damage, enough for my Mudshot to farm him down. Good game to my opponent. Okay, yes, for the fourth round, we do get another really good matchup. This team will do good against bad startups, but I guess we're just getting really good startups starting today. So he did have a Driftbloom as his first Pokemon. Driftbloom is a flying and ghost type Pokemon, meaning Abomasnow with his ice type moves would have done super effective damage. So he did swap out to Machamp because of that, so I will have to swap back out to Swampert. Both of us will do neutral damage, but that Hydro Cannon will just do so much. It will instantly get him to half health, and he did throw in a shield here, so I am going to mirror his shields here. It was only a cross chop that would have still done so much damage against my Swampert, since it will do so much neutral damage. So I will summon another Hydro Cannon. If he does take it, okay, he does shield it here, which is really good. Okay, so because he did shield that, he has no more shields left, and with that 1 HP, I do get another Hydro Cannon off. This will probably faint him, I'm guessing. Oh, he was 1 HP. It almost did faint him. So if he does have a cross chop, he did have a cross chop, which is really bad for us. If he does swap back out to Drifblim, I do have a Weather Ball ready for him, or for his other Pokemon, since he does have no more shields. He did swap out to a Tangrowth. This Weather Ball will do super effective damage, since Ice types are super effective against Grass types. That is a really good swap, but keep in mind that Tangrowth does have Rock Slide as his charge move. That's why Tangrowth is really good, and because of that high defense stat he is a really good Pokemon, so you guys should try him out. But I do end up killing him with that Weather Ball, and with that he does end up surrendering because my Abomasnow will instantly counter his Drifblim. So I do win that 4th round. Good game to my opponent. For the 5th round, actually, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Shadow Dragonite, so he will take more damage from my ice attacks. So he does swap back out to a Empoleon. Empoleon is a water and metal type Pokemon, meaning ground types will do super effective damage against him. That is why I did swap out into my Swampert, because I do have Mud Shot. The Hydro Cannon would have done so much neutral damage against us. This will do not very effective damage, since water is not very effective against water types. But the only reason water does do neutral damage against my Swampert is because I am a water and ground type Pokemon. Water types are not very effective against water types, but water types are super effective against ground types. So if he does choose not to shield here, I will just try and go for the farm down, and sadly I did not. I couldn't. He is 1 HP. I will not shield it here. I could have shielded and could have gotten a Sludge Wave for his next Pokemon, but I would be down with 0 shields. So he does swap out into Tangrowth. His Empoleon is 1 HP. I'm guessing he does have a Hydro Cannon ready. My Abomasnow will have to take care of his team, because that Arcanine will have no effect on his team, since I don't have any fire type fast moves for his Tangrowth, or that Snarl will do barely any damage, so I will have to shield it. This will be a Rock Slide, but because of Abomasnow's fast charging charge moves, I do get another Weather Ball ready. That Empoleon's Hydro Cannon will do barely any damage, since water is not very effective against ice types and grass types. So because of that, he does end up surrendering, allowing me to get that 5th round win. Good game to my opponent. So guys, this will actually be the end of today's video. If you haven't already, please consider liking, subscribing, and turning notifications on. Comment down below what you guys think about this video, what your team is and what your rank is. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one.